Today we finished one laser tube machines. This fiber laser machines is very special. This is for plate cutting and the tube cutting together. Now let's introduce how the machine it is, and we also make the working videos to you, how to use it. You can see here is the controller. Here is a controller, a English controller. And here is the spindle. This is a laser head here. And here is our servos and the computer monitor are inside. Follow me, please. This is the laser tube rotary. For the laser tube rotary, it has two parts, in fact. The first one and also the second one. We always mean the first one, that is, this one is B2, B2. This one is for B2. And this rotary, this is the end. This is B1. First, let me introduce the controller here. Because this machine, they have two parts. The first part is for the plate cutting here. And the second part is for the rotary, for the tube, round tube and square tube cutting. So for the controller, they also have two parts. First one, this one, self-cut laser cutting systems. This one, the green, this color, this is for the plate cutting. For here, for the table cutting. The green one for the table cutting here. And also have here, you can see the dark one, tube. This program, this controller is for the tube cutting, for the rotary. That one for here, for this part cutting. So that means when you want to use the machine to cut a plate, then use the green one controller. If you want to use the tube cutting, then use the second one, the dark controller, for the tube cutting. Usually speaking, for the plate cutting, for this cutting, the machine can recognize a lot of formats, just like DXF and something like that. So this is easy. But for the tube cutting, the machine only can read the ZZX. Dot ZZX. You can see. Dot ZZX or ZX. For the tube cutting, the machine only can recognize this format, .zzx. But when you make the drawing, for example, if you use the SolidWorks or if you use the CAD, you make the drawing in your office computer. First, you should save it at .rgs. That means when you make the drawing by SolidWorks or by CAD, you should save it at .rgs. And then you transport this format profile to this software. And from this software, then transform it to the .zzx. Now let me show you. So you can see here, this one, we make one sample for you. This is .rgs. This is we make by the SolidWorks. We save it by .rgs. Now we open this. Okay. Now you can see we open this. Then we import. Import. Yeah. Import, and we find this one, .rgs. Now we can see here, this is the .rgs. We want to import this one. We drawing from the SolidWorks. Okay. We choose it, and then open. You can see here. Here is what we are drawing. Now, if no problem, the green one, this is a cutting path. If no problem, we should save it and export to the export. For example, if we save it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the file name. Okay, we should choose here ZZX. You can see ZZX. tube only recognize the X. Okay, we save it. Now we back to the table. You can see here. 1, 2, here. This is the file what we saved just now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We save here. And then when we open the tube computer, 再打开这个是吧? Open it. Then we import it. Open. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yes. This one we want to cut. Then we can start. Then cut by this. No matter it is CNC router machines or fiber laser machines or plasma or any other machines, when you open it, when you power it, make it back home first. For this machine, of course, it is also back home first. For the plate cutting, how it uses it, I introduced from another video. This video, I will only introduce the tube cutting. Now we back home. Back home. Choose here. Wait. Return origin. Yes. Return origin. Yes. Start origin. Then we can see the machine is back home first. Make sure when you back home, the tube, it must be open, has nothing inside. Make sure that is very important when you make the machine back home. For the tube here, it has nothing, and here it is open. Now let's introduce this remote controller to you. This remote controller, it is very convenient to use. Now there are several points we need to introduce. First, that is the key one. Key one, that is for shutter. Key one, that is for shutter, for here. And key two, that is for the aiming, red laser. Red laser enable aiming. That is to say, when you open the machines, 现在 K2， 现在 K1 再点 K2 是吗？When you open the machines, you should press the key 1 first, then press the key 2. Then when during it cutting, there will be no red light. But before that, there is red light here. Key 1 and key 2. Okay, now let's come here. For the key 3, as I introduced to you, this is B2 rotary. This is B2 rotary. Back is B1. This one is B1. The key 3 is B1. That is the clamp it. Let's show you. Key 3. And the key 4, that is open. Key 3, that is closed. Key 3, you can see here. This is key 4, open. Key 3, closed. Key open. Key 3. Key 3, close. Yes. Key 4, open. Now key 4, open. Okay, that is B1. Now, in the front, that is this is the B2. B2, that is key 5 and key 6 working. Key 5, that is clamp. Close. Yeah. Key 5. Yes. Key 6, that is open. Close it. Key 6. Yes. Key 5, close. Okay. Because there is time relay here. There has time relay here. So not hurry. There is time relay here. Now we teach you how to load the tube. For example, now we want to cut the round tube, for example. Round tube. Yes, here. Now we make it into the center. Make it into the center. Okay, now you can use the remote controller to control it. We remember for the B1, that is B3, that is close it. Yes, this is B2. We use to close it. Okay. When you close it, remember, when you close it, you will hear there is one that noise. That means the air is okay. For this air, you must make sure it can collapse very close, but not make the tube out of frame. For the air, for this one, here, this one, this one to adjust B2, this one to adjust B1, to adjust it, to make the clamp power is in the same. When you come here, when you want to cut the tube, just make the leader head to this top, that is okay. And during it cutting, then it will find the 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 sides, 4 points. 4 sides, 4 points. No matter it is a round tube or square tube, the machine will find the 4 points itself. Now we show you. For example, now we want to this first, second one, third one, then fourth one. Then the machine will find the corner itself. Will find the corner itself from this 4 points. Because this rotary, when you receive it, we always disassemble it. So when you receive it, you need to find the machine, its level, and the center yourself. Usually speaking, we will give you one tube. Then you use this tube to find the center. From this controller, calibrate X center. Calibrate X center. For the here we import the size of the tube. That size is 50 by 50. That is our VQU. Okay, 50 by 50. Then you can see here. Then you start. Then the machine will find the X center itself. Yeah. Start. You can see here. Now the machine will find the level first, and then find the center. This is one punch. Yes, then go to another punch. This will find the center and find the level itself. Now the leader head is find the tube center itself. Only when you receive the machine, do this action for once. Then in the future, no need to do it. Then when the machine finished, then you can see here there is some parameters. Then we press the save. Yeah. Okay, the machine will find the center itself. In future, when you do it, then the machine will find the tube center itself.